Good evening and welcome to the Global Cafe. It's Thursday night and we are playing GURPS 4th edition. The name of the game is Little Ages. Joining us tonight we have Everoth.
Hello, I am Everoth. I am playing for you No Nombre, a very cuckoo doctor.
Not that kind of doctor. Well, also that kind of doctor. And we have James.
Hey, I am James. I am playing Leaf. The ranger bush people apparently accused of being cannibals. We're not cannibals, by the way.
Tom is not joining us tonight. Tommy's going on a vision quest. We have Sven. Our Logic.
I'm Logic. I play Sven. Bit concerned about a couple of our members, but still traveling with them because, yes, he trusts them more than he trusts other people.
We have Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara. I play Twig. She has spiders.
And last but not least, our recurring guest star. God, you show up for many other, and we'll have to bump you up to like series regular. We have Luke.
Hello, I'm Luke. I am playing the rat. You guys fucked up real bad.
Yes. And
we probably did.
Let's just start tonight at a campfire. Or I guess the camp in the middle of the night, twilight, just before morning. Who generally would be taking that watch?
Leaf.
James or I,
the
we're both nocturnal.
Not nocturnal, just prefers the shroud of evening.
So, one of the two of you. Boom.
James.
Me.
Okay. How do you want to approach this, Luke?
Sneakily at first.
Good call. Are you aiming for his eye or just his face?
Oh, I'm right there.
James, go ahead and roll a. We'll use general perception because it could be hearing or sight.
I succeeded by 6, but I'm also dragging something big and heavy.
I succeeded by 1.
I'm still gonna give it to. God, you know what? I was thinking -5 for carrying the big and heavy thing, and that would have tied you guys. So I'm gonna give it to the rat for cinematic sake.
Cool. I'll just try and get close then, as close as I can to Leaf, without raising an alarm, and then just be like, "Hey, kid. How you doing?"
There is instantly just an arrow aimed at your face, and then... Oh god!
Brought you something.
What? Where have you been?
I'm following. Healing up the foot. Point at the foot.
You know, if you'd have stuck with us, we have a physician. Although, now that you mention it, what's in the tarp? And then Leaf goes over and, like, starts looking.
There you go. She is female?
She is female.
She is female, yeah. She does not have eyes anymore.
She has pretty gruesome gaping wounds where the eyes used to be. I don't know, is she gagged?
Yeah, gagged, bound, in a big sack. Found this one. Followed it for a while. Spoke to your friend with the spiders.
Where is he?
Who?
The spider, that asshole that killed my sister, where is he?
I'm talking about the one in your camp.
Oh, that one.
See, this here's a recruiter for the Bureau.
Oh. Is she awake?
I hear a bit of a tap with my foot. Might be dead by now.
There's a low moan. What the hell are you stuck on?
I have no idea, but it's interesting.
Nothing.
Alright, well Leaf is gonna go over there and like roll a first aid, do what he can for her, start shouting for No! No! Get your ass up and get over here!
You really want to heal this one up?
She might know something.
Fair enough.
Success by 2 on a first aid, like, just to...
She is not currently bleeding.
Okay, I mean, it could just be going through and checking the bandages and seeing if there's other wounds, like...
There are no
Nope.
bandages.
There were no bandages.
Oh, okay. Oh, start cleaning up some of the wounds and bandaging.
Alright, so everybody else is shouted awake, I imagine, unless somebody is a heavy sleeper?
I literally, yeah.
Hey, you awake? How many you recruited in the last month, huh? Don't make this difficult. Alright, she's gagged.
Just leave that in for now.
Must we shout?
Hey, kid. How's the chest?
Better, thanks to the physician. What's this? Why do we have a gag person in our camp now?
Tara, you do recognize the gagged woman, even without her eyes.
He's a recruiter!
Wouldn't have brought her here if it wasn't for the conversation I caught the end of that she was having with that one. And I point.
And what conversation was that?
Now you have me curious as well.
Of the kind you'd expect. Why don't you fill him in?
I was getting information, you dumbass.
See, she's fine.
Have I got detect lies? I don't think I have.
Body language?
Oh, I've got detect lies. Holy shit. Effective skill 13.
I don't understand what your character is caught on and is driving me crazy. Wow, okay, you beat it by 1. Tara, are you being untruthful?
No.
You're pretty good at lying, kid.
You know what? Fuck
I
you.
gently lay down backwards.
Hey! Hey!
I'm sorry, I'm trying to
Hey!
figure out what's going on with your fucking model. It's driving me crazy.
I think the collider box is just set way too low for some reason.
But it's the
Also,
same...
out of character.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you need any healing, Luke, out of character?
No, I should be good.
She might. Somebody gouged her eyes out with a knife.
Can I take care of her medical then?
Yes.
No gouging.
I mean, you can't save her sight, and you have no idea where her eyes are. What is going on?
Failed by 2. Yeah, like, I can't fix this.
No. Also, you might need to worry about infection.
If you fixed her, I'd just kill her. She needs to die. But thought alive would be better for now.
You know,
You seem to have the right idea. I know.
you don't need to say that. Like, we might have killed her either way, but you know, if we had made a gesture that she might like be actually getting some help, like she might have been more willing to talk.
All right, she can hear us right now.
Yeah.
Shit.
You're a damn idiot.
But the gag is still in. So I thought, never mind.
No,
Yes,
well,
well,
you still
I
gotta
don't-
worry about the infection she has.
It's you that should be worrying.
I
Point.
can't fix this.
My crossbow.
Yes, I bet that is a real intimidating gesture. Would you get out of there and let Gnome work for now?
Yeah, she can't see that you're pointing your crossbow at her.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
Alright.
very intimidating to everyone else.
She can't see. Hey, I'm pointing a crossbow at you.
I think they know why they don't
What
like
is
you.
this? That sounds like a piece of paper, but I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Hey,
I want to keep her around now, just for all the... Yeah. Tara?
Hey.
Yeah?
You just rolled some dice out of nowhere.
I'm rolling because he's pissing me off and I have bad temper.
Oh, okay.
that
And?
looks like a fail.
I mean, I don't remember if you have to meet or beat your CR rating.
If you roll worse than it, then
I mean, I met it on the nose, so I can decide, but I'm gonna take that because I just barely passed it. So she's pissed, but not gonna, like, do anything to you at this point, but you're pissing her off.
you should lash out verbally.
Yeah, I'm contemplating. Keep going.
So, like, what did you guys talk to the growers about? I saw you leave early, Leaf. You looked pretty pissed.
Yeah, those stupid, ugly faces. They want to go run and hide like a bunch of cowards.
And then promptly kicked all of us out. Slightly.
So you went to meet the daughter. She tell you much about her brother?
The only one who actually met her was point over at Gnome.
Yeah, that one.
She came to me while I was pissing.
Yeah. First time I met her, I was squatting in a bush, too.
Why does she does that?
She's
Well,
into some weird
Because,
stuff.
like, all animals, that's, like, super vulnerable. Like, that's a very vulnerable time. Have you ever noticed when your pet ant takes a pee, it just looks right at you?
Ants are, like, so cute. Yeah. Anyway. Hey, guys. It's me.
Yes, thank you. We know that.
Leaf, Is he drunk or hit his head?
Probably on some sort of anesthetic.
I don't know.
You guys got me thinking and feeling weird. I don't like it. There's things I want to talk about, but I'm not used to talking about things. But it's gonna get desperate. And I'm equally to blame.
What's gonna get desperate?
The whole situation. Everything. These fuckers. They're recruiting en masse right now. I seen parties of a dozen in at least 3 places heading east. I'm making that up, but it might be true.
Yeah, actually, that's fair.
So,
And those that aren't joining them are just give it up. I also came across a few suicides. You guys might want to keep your lips a bit tighter, but it's already a bit too late given where you've been and what you've spilled so far.
Yeah,
There's
Twig. And Sven.
I did what I was asked to do. I found an armorer and I had him do something.
Just every time I try this one. Try this one instead. Nope. Maybe it's my mouse.
No, it was the grass.
Oh. Yeah. Well, who asked you to what? Who asked you to tell everyone their bodies were gone? Getting big's a fool's errand, but hope was all some of these people had left.
Wait, did I tell anyone the bodies were gone? No, I don't think I said that.
Oh, okay, good. I knew you were a good kid. That
No,
one.
Go burn in a fire.
I only had someone make a cannon because apparently that's what gunpowder's for. And because something about defending Gazebo Town.
You made a cannon.
Making.
It's really a guy in Gazebo Town making a cannon.
Yeah.
So primitive.
I think that's all we can use, Chief.
That's just the root of all the invention. It is
How about come see me again when you've got a storm chain gun?
It's a chain gun. What's a gun?
Cannon's a
I barely
gun.
know what I barely know what a cannon is.
It's all about pressure. Let's not get it. Hey, where'd that kid go? I think I pissed her off. Was she telling the truth? I heard her say some real creepy things to this one.
Have you seen her? She's always creepy. But so far, she's good in my book.
Yeah.
She's had her back this whole time.
Yeah, she may eat people. She hasn't killed us, though. Especially in her sleep. I call that a win.
Hey, kid! What's her name?
Twig. Her name is Twig.
I'm sorry, Twig. Sorry.
Go to hell, idiot!
Yeah, I'll make it up to her.
Should be fine.
So, yeah. You still want to kill these guys, right?
Yes, I do.
Uh,
Very, very much so.
Hey, recruiter. Wait a minute. Group hustle.
Huddle?
Whatever. I spent 20 years talking to mushrooms, dude.
That explains a lot. And he's gonna start a huddle.
Okay, right. Who's good at telling fibs, lies, tall tales?
Leaf just shakes his head.
Look at Sven eagerly.
Yeah, it's 50-50 there, Chief. I can give it a shot.
Let's double team this.
I got
Still-
it. Let's talk. That's about it.
It's the same, I think. Doctor? Mr. Doctor?
Doctor, give me the news.
Dr. Gnome Guy.
Sorry, he's gonna be like, well, news about what part? The big part, the skull part, the...
You tell a lie. Are you good at...
Out of character, I don't have lies on me.
Fair
skills. He's gonna be like, I'm far too honest to be a liar. I divide myself by the facts. Nothing more, nothing less.
Well, let's just give it a go. You want to take the lead, Sven?
What are we gonna say, Chief?
I don't know, something about letting her live, or like, let's do good cop, bad cop. Oh, you dumbass kids grew up on this stupid island.
What's a
What's
cop?
a cop?
Yeah.
Cop is something that you should be glad you'll never have to encounter. Basically, one of us will be real nice and one of us will be a real hard ass. You're gonna be the nice guy. You're gonna go over there and you're gonna promise her we're gonna let her go and we're gonna make sure she's fine if she just tells us what we need to know. And I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna shout and I'm gonna spit on her and I'm gonna, like, yell about shit. And this works for some reason. I forget the next part, but for some reason this will get us information.
I fail to see the scientific method to this.
I mean, go be nice. Okay, bye guys.
Crack my knuckles. Like let him get warmed up. Yeah. Let him.
This is gonna end terribly. Yeah, I'm gonna approach. Hey, how goes it? We're gonna get you all patched up and back to a semi-normal life. And you're gonna live. Oh, yeah, you're gagged, right? Let me undo that for you.
Take the gag off.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a thumbs up in the distance. I'm like, you got this.
So I'm.
Oh
gonna
my
remove
god.
the gag. What?
Roll me a defense.
What type is okay at this point?
Dodge or block. Or
Well,
dodge and
dodge
retreat.
it is. Yeah, I fail.
How much does the human bite do?
Bite me as I remove a gag.
I think it's thrust -1, crushing.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Thrust -1, crushing. (1d) crushing.
Wow, she's strong. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
It's just like bit finger.
Ow.
Yeah, do you have gloves on?
Yeah, I have gloves on.
What's the DR?
1.
So take 5 damage to your hand.
Ow! Why would you bite me?
Oh, she made my job real easy.
Was that more than half of your HP?
Put me below more than half, but no, it's less than half. In total. But, ow, why would you bite me? Kira was trying to be nice.
He was trying to be nice.
You gouged my eyes out with a knife.
I haven't even met you before now.
I gouged your
I'm
eyes out
sorry,
with a knife.
I didn't recognize you.
I'm gonna grab her by the collar. And just be like, you got plenty more soft places I can stab up. Unless you want to talk to my friend here. He's a lot less crazy than I am.
You're already gonna kill me.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, so you're just gonna let me walk around on this place with no eyes? I'd be as good as dead anyway.
Maybe. Failing my fast talk. I don't know. Tell me some info. Maybe we'll make it easy for you. There's a lot of ways you could suffer before you die.
You want some info? Fine. One way or another, you're going to die. Whether it's at the end of one of our blades, or with an empty stomach crawling on the ground, weak from hunger, you will die.
Shake my head.
Was that the info she was gonna give us? Probably.
Good work, kid.
Let's not kill him. I'm sure we can do something good from this, maybe.
See,
By
he
the
doesn't
way-
even want to kill you.
By the way, I do have a quick question. How do you bite that hard? I felt like you're gonna actually bite off one of my fingers. Are you also accountable like Twig?
It was the one weapon that you allowed me.
Yeah, and it's the next one to go. Say, we got like a pry bar.
I feel like Gnome probably has some sort of a tool that will work for this.
I will slightly hide it away. He's not nuts enough to be all cool with this.
Pass me your least
Yeah.
sanitary dentist's kit.
Look, I hate to say this, but if you don't want it to be painful from him prying out all your teeth, you might want to just start talking, and maybe we can either help you or do whatever you want us to do to you to make it painless.
If I had more time, I might be able to fix that infection, and she might be able to have a better expectancy of life. Perhaps something in the doctor's technology might be able to help me restore her some sort of resemblance of sight.
Hey, whoa, look at those magic, robot eyes over there, too.
I was thinking something like, sorry, out of character. Do you remember that Star Trek visor that held, I think it was...
Jodie LaForge's car radiator.
That he was, that would allow him to see, because he was blind. Something of the like. Light translator.
You want to build this?
If she's willing to cooperate, I'll be willing to help.
You know that interface directly with the visual centers of his brain, right?
Do I know enough biology to know that?
Do you have anatomy?
I have not anatomy.
Do you have neuroscience?
Nope, just biology, surgery. Not sure if any those help?
Do you have confidence?
Not in this, not in yours, Sergey, but I don't have to tell her. Do you want me to make a lie check to say?
Yeah,
"Oh,
fast talk
very
or
well."
acting, please.
I hypothesize this. I'm not sure if it would be possible. I don't know the biology of the human mind. I would have to research it. I don't know how it would interact with the human mind as well. I would have to research it, but I'd be willing to put it for your sake, if you're willing to assist us on this matter. For you and science.
So make your fast talk roll.
I do have fast talk. Is that an intelligence -5?
I believe something along those lines.
So that would make my roll an 8.
IQ -5, yeah.
I fail by 1.
No, let's...
Mostly credible lie.
I guess probably will. Or IQ. It doesn't matter. She's like, are you talking about Star Trek? She like spits some blood out of her mouth. And she's like, do you really think that I'm going to believe that you are going to turn me into a cyborg with robot eyes?
It's possible. I don't even remember the name of that show, but I'm putting my hypothesis on it.
You guys are the worst interrogators ever.
Look, how about this? I don't know what robot eyes are or what Star Trek is, but I'm sure we can find someone who can help you find a way to live on this island. With enough time and enough practice, anything is possible. So, you help us, we help you, right?
Do you have to negotiate?
I don't have negotiate, so that's an IQ-5.
What skills do you have?
I do have fast talk.
Yeah, okay, just roll fast talk.
Failed by 1.
Yeah, no.
Holy
She's
shit!
a zealot.
I've actually got interrogation.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, god damn it!
Roll it.
It's per question. I am gonna. Yeah, you know what? Enough of this. Pull out my large knife, kneel down, put it in her mouth, lodge it between the lower teeth, brace the back of the blade against the top teeth, lever it in a little bit, and say, "You feel this? This is what you get for biting the kid. Now tell me, where is the turtle?" And I succeed by 2. If she is indeed a fanatic, then she has a +3 to resist it.
Just saying that made me feel it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Turning away. I am not watching this happen.
What?
I'm leaving.
Oh. Your turtle is...
I
in
pull the
the-
knife out.
The turtle's in the swamp on the south side of the island. It's moving around so we can come up behind the gazebo in the next couple of days.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Let's take her back to the gazebo. Let's tie her up to Hayduke. And I will take her back to the gazebo right now.
I sheathe the knife.
And, you're gonna tell them what you just told me.
Or what? You'll gouge out my eyes and stick a knife in my mouth? Oh, wait.
There's people at Gazebo Town can make you live a lot longer. And I can cause you a lot more pain.
Have you ever tried? There are mushrooms on this island that if you eat them, they cause very, very intense effects. I could only imagine how intense those effects would be if you, say, were blind and stuck inside your own head.
Oh god. You talking about those mushrooms that make you shit your pants and puke your guts up for 3 days straight?
No, the other ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the other ones that make the world all pretty and weird.
Groovy.
My mom's really into them.
Yeah, I bet she is.
Yeah, I've heard that about her.
It,
Okay, so everybody else is walking back over to the gazebo, but Hayduke will get there in like less than an hour because you guys are still really close.
I mean, if Hayduke and I run, we're moving at 18. Like, no. 20 inches a second.
Yeah, no, you're good. Like you, like I said, you get there in no time.
Okay.
I'm not gonna bring up the map of the gazebo. I'm just gonna bring up the world map for a bit. I think.
oh, yeah. World
Alright.
map music.
So you get to the gazebo. What's the plan?
I'm going right to that guard captain.
Okay.
And I'll come in and I'll say, Turtle's coming in for an attack in the next 2 days. I've got one of the Bureau's recruiters with me.
Oh yeah, she was stirring up trouble in the market outside the gazebo. We kicked her out yesterday. Where are her
I
eyes?
just got disconnected.
Oh. Where are her eyes?
She stirred up a little trouble with somebody else, and he removed them.
The hairs on the back of my neck stand up as we walk in, and I say, "Huh, someone's not describing the story accurately."
Yeah, I mean, it takes you guys maybe an hour to get to the gazebo. At that point, what? Like, the guard captain is talking to his guys, trying to convince them to, like, go and find, or I guess ordering them to go and find people to act as men-at-arms.
How do we get a kind of meeting?
Oh wow,
going?
he actually like is going for this. I was expecting a okay, fine, you're all gonna die, bye.
Yeah, no, he's
Maybe.
he's fairly understanding. I mean, like, this is an immediate threat instead of just, hey, there's some guys on that side of the island. They're gonna come eventually.
Okay.
Got success by 5 on area knowledge. I'm just trying to start thinking of routes that the turtle might be taking to flank the gazebo. But sorry, logic, carry on.
Oh, I was just gonna drag Gnome to the fucking armorer, see if he can help him in any way.
You know what? I'm gonna go do what I'm good at. I'm gonna go find that fucking turtle. Hayduke and I can move quick in the trees, stay out of reach. This is what we do. I'm gonna go find that turtle.
On the swamps where there's no trees?
I mean, it's a couple of days away, so it's got to be like on this side of the island somewhere here. Like, Hayduke and I can scout that shoreline in a day and be back.
Weren't it coming round from the south?
Yep.
Oh,
That's the north side. This is north. This is south.
Oh, I'm looking at upside down. So yeah.
Had
I
it right.
imagine you could get up in one of these trees and you'd probably be able to see a turtle from miles away. If it were out in the open.
Yeah, and I mean, Hayduke and I can, fly from tree to tree and, really get some distance move. The only reason we don't move quick is because of you guys.
Yeah.
Especially when I just go out, with a scouting in mind, because, I'll take off all the extra equipment and all the random stuff I got on there.
Alright,
Should
go ahead.
I was gonna say, should we think of an evac plan in case this does go south for us? Save as many as we can?
I'm nodding. Those guys want to kill as many people on this island as they can. They think it's the only way to keep our way of life going. But they're wrong. Somehow. I'm sure of it.
I mean, between all of us, we can definitely find a path through these woods and other places to get away if we have to.
You did really well in your area knowledge, right?
Success by 5.
Do you have tactics or strategy?
Ooh, I hope so. No. I've got survival, woodlands, and swampland. And that's about my best, closest.
Search for tactics. Alright, give me an IQ -6.
Oof. Rolling versus a 7. Way off.
Yeah, I mean, there's this stream that comes right up from the river. Seems like a fairly direct route for a turtle to get right on the gazebo's doorstep.
Easy to defend this place from all sides, really, but I'd rather the fight didn't get this close, because evacuating everyone that lives there is not going to be easy. But if you can get a plan in and get as many to leave as possible before it arrives.
I think we know a place where we can send them. Looks to where Leaf's preparing to leave. To scout.
Ugh.
That's going to be the front line. That's going to be where we need people.
Yeah.
Turtles at least can't go up trees.
So if we can get as many as we can out of here now and evacuate them to your family's place, we'd at least have a strong point, but we lose all the resources here most likely unless we plan to leave now with as many possible.
And is the guard captain anywhere around? Is he listening to any of this, or are we just off in our own corner doing our own thing?
I think you're off on your own. He's going around with some of his guys trying to rustle up anybody who'd be willing to take up arms and defend against a direct attack.
As much as I like your evacuation plan, without his help, we are not going to convince these people to leave.
He won't talk to me. He still doesn't trust me. I've had my cloak high up covering my face all the time we've been in here. Probably took off the more obvious parts of my armor, and I've got my very distinctive helmet hidden in my bag.
Guess we better go talk to him. Well, you do your scouting. I will try that.
You guys go talk to him, and I will head out.
Find that turtle. Find out where it's coming from and where it's going.
And how
More
long
like
we have.
what's coming with it, because there's a turtle, but how big an army is coming with this turtle? So I'm gonna go. I will see you guys when I get back.
Right. We'll take care of your thing in a bit. For the day he's gone, what are your guys' priorities in the city?
I have a question.
Yes.
Is Tommy okay in health? Does he need any assistance?
Is who okay?
Tommy.
He's off doing his own thing. He's not around.
He doesn't need any medical before he leaves. Okay.
No.
Like, before I leave, can I mention, like, hey, you should talk to the armorer guy and then maybe the Pruno guys and tell them what's up, and maybe see if those guys who know how to make all that stuff can help him make more cannons and stuff, or at least some cannons.
The guys that know how to ferment alcohol in the toilet, I don't think they're going to be able to help.
For some reason, I thought they built some kind of still, so...
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a proper still. It's like a copper pot with a lid. You don't actually need... Pruno is... It's not distilled, it's fermented.
Could I help them make a distillery where we could use something to assist us on this matter?
I feel like a distillery is pretty low on the list of things that would be helpful for you to build.
If we can get something like an alcohol or something flammable that we could use for, I want to say a fire maker.
A flamethrower?
Well, I mean in like oil, like something that you can use for, yes, fuel for flame or fuel for anything that would make fire. Or
probably in this case, to prepare a battlefield.
Yes, to like make it nice and receptive for the incoming army and just light a match in it.
Yeah. Gosh, how long does it take to ferment grains into alcohol? And
A while.
Yeah.
More than 2 days.
And also, I feel like that's also a sizable amount of a dwindling food supply in this island.
Then never mind.
But there is a guy that's trying to build a cannon.
Yeah, I'll see if I can help him when I get a chance.
Okay. What about the rat and Sven and Twig?
Sharpening my weapons. Scouting spots for vantage points. Where I've got good cover.
Choke points.
Choke points, absolutely.
Talking with the guard captain about possible evacuation plans for non-combative roles for now.
He's pretty resistant to that, but go ahead and I'll give you a fast talk roll for your time. James, you've got, is it reconnaissance or I guess maybe just perception?
Yeah, I definitely fail that.
Pretty sure it's just perception.
And the rat's not
Bonuses.
doing anything that requires interacting with anybody or doing anything?
Try and find Twig.
Yeah, mend that fence.
If she's findable. If she's not, I'll assume she don't want to be.
I mean, I was gonna go out and try to see where they would, because like we kind of know where they're coming from, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna head out and maybe try to pick off some of the combatants in the middle of the night as they sleep.
So you've like already headed off, you think?
I mean, yeah, you that night where you did the torturing, you really pissed her off, and
Sorry. Quite.
so she probably just, and she's not allowed in that town really, so she just kind of probably pieced off a little bit.
She might be after saving the fucking day in a couple days, potentially.
Alright, so you're leaving the same time that James leaves on his reconnaissance to try and... What the hell is that?
What?
Did nobody else hear that last static?
Nope.
Because it definitely made my desktop audio spike. Weird. Okay. Right, so Twig is heading off the same time as James on his scouting run? Question mark?
Yeah, find a good vantage point or something so that so she can, or not vantage point, try to find them, and in the middle of the night, every night, have the spiders go and grab a few people off the edge of their camps, then, you know, eat them, rinse, lather, repeat.
Okay, so you're searching for them.
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception as well.
What kind?
The top one that combines all of them.
Well, that one doesn't necessarily combine them as much as, but anyway.
Averages them.
Generic.
Yeah.
On the nose. Yeah.
If I take, I'm sorry, I missed that.
Nothing on the nose.
Okay. Alright, and James, you made yours by...
I did that math wrong.
8.
I'm sorry? 8? Okay. So you do not see them on the edge or along the coast as you expect, but as you're heading back after your, you know, sort of pre-planned day, you do notice that there is a concrete storm drain that lets out somewhere over here that, like, you kind of vaguely knew was there, but I don't know, something about it catches your eye this time.
Okay, like, see if I can get close and, you know, kind of observe.
Yeah, it's just a storm drain. It just sort of strikes you that, like, oh, hey, there's a drain right there.
Can I roll a tracking around the area to see what has come through this storm drain recently? This is verse a 14. Success by 3.
Several days ago, 2 sets of footprints. Little people-sized footprints.
Little people-sized footprints.
And they sort of split off. One goes towards the gazebo, and the other one kind of, like, loops back out and heads back this way. Back west.
I'm gonna die. Alright, hey Duke, I'll meet you back at the gazebo, and then I hop off and I'm gonna make my way through the storm drain.
Alright, it is cavernous, right? So, it's probably, we'll say it's a 3-foot in diameter pipe. So that would make it the equivalent of... Oh, 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
So it's slightly higher than a normal ceiling. Wait, no, that's not right.
1 inch is 1 yard.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd be like 36 yards high.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, yeah.
The other issue, James, is that there is water running through it. To a depth where like the curvature of the pipe makes it really hard to walk along the side.
Okay. But the depth around it, like the depth of the water, would that be enough for, say, a turtle to be moving through?
A turtle of just about any size.
And it's not moving
quite
so
deep.
fast that, like, swimming against it would be...
Oh, like if it turned around and were to go upstream?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's, there's a lot of water. You know what? Roll naturalist. Or...
This is verse
Biology?
11. On the nose.
Yeah, a turtle could probably swim up it.
They're coming up the storm drain. Alright, I'm gonna get back on Hayduke, and I'm gonna come to, like, this side of the gazebo, and I'm gonna see if I can't find the other side of that storm drain.
That is the other side of the storm drain. Like, it heads off in this direction.
Oh, there's something
That's where they'd be
draining.
coming out.
They're coming out of there.
Yeah.
They're coming out of there. Okay. Then in that case, I'm gonna follow that other set of tracks back to the gazebo.
It was from several days ago, and so when you get close to the gazebo, they get lost in the path of, like,
Okay.
everybody else.
Probably sightless back there, but...
Alright.
Alright. I will head back to the gazebo and share all that information.
Alright, Sven, while, how did your...
Absolute failure, and he laughed at me. So let's just leave it at that.
It's not even that he laughed at you, I think he's just pretty confident that the gazebo is the safest place, probably on the entire island. You know, it is literally the only city, it's the only place with power, there's strength in numbers, and also right now the armorer is working on building a cannon.
Helm's Deep shall not fall.
Well put, sir.
Yeah. I obviously have my thoughts of he's a bit overconfident, and if this goes south, I'm gonna leave it to the commander's fault.
Okay. Let's see. So that was James, that was Logic. Tara, you made your perception right on, is that correct?
That's correct, unless you want to take any of my weird other sub stats into effect, because I have better vision, better hearing, better smell.
Coco, hush. Alright, hold on just a second.
You just made me think, Luke, maybe I could pull a Gandalf and...
Oh no, my hearing's not as good. It's my touch, smell, and vision that's good.
Yeah, your vision's a 15. Your touch is a 15. I don't see touch helping here. Yeah, I think we're sticking with the 14, because your smell is discriminatory, but it's not improved.
That's correct.
Yeah. So, yeah, right on then. You do not... Now, granted, you're not able to range anywhere near as far as, Leaf is, but, you do not see any camps. Now, do you just keep heading off, or do you come back after a day the same as...
I mean, that lady told me where to go, right?
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna go that way.
So you're going to the camp on the far side of the island?
Well, where she told me, and if they're gonna run into them,
take you like 5 days.
We'll start heading that direction because if they're gonna be coming from that direction, I mean.
All right, what route do you choose to take there? The last time you guys went through this forest and then across the open plains, and then that's where you ran into the gunpowder farm. The other sort of main route would be to go through the old town here, and then across. You've never really tried cutting across the middle of the island.
Screw it. Let's go through the middle.
Okay, so you're going to travel for the 5 days to the far camp unless you meet somebody else along the way?
I mean, there's not much else I can do. Like...
Okay. So Twig just wanders off and nobody sees her. Luke, what was Tarmac up to? Or, I'm sorry, the rat?
Looking for places I'll be able to post up to snipe from.
Alright, yeah.
Essentially.
Oh, tactics. Give me a tactics roll.
Damn tactics. I will take my time. How much time can I take?
Like, up to a day.
How long would you say it normally takes?
10 minutes.
Alright then, I'll be rolling at a +4, so versus an 11. On the nose.
On the nose. And you're expecting them to be coming up here. So yeah, you find a spot in the gazebo that you'd be able to, like on the lattice on the backside, that you'd be able to climb up. And then another one that isn't high, but it would make for like a really good, like a blind. Where you could like launch a couple of bolts and then duck out the back.
Is there mobility between the two places?
Yeah.
Very nice. I'll stash some bolts at each location.
Okay, how many bolts do you have?
I've got 25. I'll put 10 in each location and keep 5 on me.
All right.
Oh wait, no, because they're not all the same type of bolt.
Oh.
I'll let you know.
Okay. All right.
Oh no, they are all the same type of bolt. So, yes, as before.
Alright. Ever, you are helping with the cannon construction?
Yeah. And I also wanted to ask something. Is the gazebo kind of like layered, or kind of like opening outwards in a circle? Like the structure of the city.
Okay, so if you were normal sized, right? There's like one step, and then you go up a second step, and you're level with the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like seating around. It's shaped like a hexagon, or is it an octagon? We'll say it's a hexagon.
Okay.
So there's seating around the 5 sides that are not the entrance, with like a solid plywood back behind them, but 2 or 3 inches clearance underneath. So if you were sitting in one of these chairs, somebody could reach from outside the gazebo and grab your ankles. Or they could reach up and touch the back of your head. Does that make sense?
A little bit, yes.
Okay.
I guess that will help with the positioning. I just wanted to ask for if it was layered in a normal way, we could maybe sacrifice the outer layer and make some explosives. Blow it up when they enter.
Oh, yeah, it is not built like a medieval city. I see what you're saying now.
So yeah, I'll go with him and talk to him about the situation and see if we can get some cannons and something done for the defenses of the city. And meanwhile, at the same time, trying to research and test some of the gunpowder effects on this new metal to see what I can learn about.
Oh, I like it. Go ahead and give me... Armory Small Arms.
I think that is plus 2. That is a success by 5.
Yeah, so you are able to, like, determine the right powder load. You know what, actually? You improve... I tell you what, do you want to improve the power, the range, or the accuracy? Pick 2.
Power and accuracy.
Power and accuracy, okay. You're like, oh yeah, cannons are great and all, but why don't we think about it as a, you know, giant rifle instead of just a tiny cannon? And so, you guys actually are able to rifle the inside of the barrel.
Nice.
And, you know, you figure out how to cast the projectiles where they will actually... the exploding powder will pop the back open a little bit so it'll catch the rifling. Alright, so... you guys have a cannon. Actually, I think technically it's a howitzer if it's rifled, isn't it?
Can we make more?
I think technically yes. But you've got all of tomorrow too.
You need to learn how to use that thing. One guy can't do it on their own. Well, there is one guy that probably can. But he won't be able to reload it on his own. And it'll still take a minute or two.
Yeah. You guys will definitely have to train on that. Like, you fire one shot, and it doesn't even hit the tree you're aiming at.
And we're gonna have to make every shot count.
Alright.
Yeah, that's...
So, day 2. James, what's your plan for day 2?
Well, on my way back... like, was there any opportunities where I could maybe, like, slow the progress of these guys? Like...
I mean, once they come out of that storm drain, they're going to be on the city in an hour.
Okay.
And they do have to cross an open field to do it. But, you know, it is a field.
There was no giant rock conveniently sitting above the storm pipe that I could take a team to roll down, plug it up.
Yeah, that would be really nice, wouldn't it? But no.
Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. I don't know. Then in that case, start putting together like archer teams, like getting archers like able to put a volley down range. I don't give a shit if they're any good. Just accuracy by volume.
Okay. They are starting to arm their men-at-arms, but they are going to be very low quality, so you will spend your day like training them, I guess.
Yeah, just start putting together as big a team of archers as I can get.
Okay. Logic, what's your plan for the second day?
I am debating. How much I could try and map possible routes, but again, I wouldn't know about the storm drain yet.
No. Leaf came back.
Medea Lane?
Yeah.
Okay. I could try and route possible routes from there and possible cutoff points, but that would require tactics. I don't got tactics. However, I could try and map the battlefield, though.
Oh, that could be helpful.
Yeah.
Especially with a cannon.
Yeah.
And
I guess
indirect fire archers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Harder for you to start drawing up the battle map.
Okay.
Hey, you going out there in that field, kid?
Mark ranges.
I'm gonna lay a bunch of traps today. You should know where I'm putting them.
Understood. Target is 12. Ouch. I don't know if Outdoorsman would help me. I don't think it does, though.
Nope. That was
Not enough.
cartography.
Yep. I failed by 2.
Looks clear. That's a damn fine map you got there. Tara. You're continuing to move this way. What was the path you're taking?
Through the island. She's just looking for people still. Do you need another perception?
No. You come to, like, the middle area here, and you realize that if anybody were going to attack the gazebo tomorrow, you would have already had to come across them. So either they're taking a more southern route, they have already taken a more northern route and are coming around this way, or there is nobody.
Alright, I guess I'll just head back then.
Okay. Alright, what
Success
is...
by 2 on traps.
Oh, success by 2 on traps. You're trapping, I imagine, the field in between the storm drain and the gazebo?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okie doke. And...
I'm not sorry, go on.
Go on.
I was just going to say that I'm not sure what kind of traps I'm laying. It probably involve caltrops, and it's TL3 traps, so...
Okay.
I'll read low-tech.
Spike pits.
Mhm.
Actually,
Yeah,
punji pits are probably the best.
Area denial, basically.
Mm.
Alright, and then Everoth, what's your plan?
Another cannon.
Like to have 2 mounted on the front side.
It will take more than a day to make a cannon. Like, they have to be cast from metal and then tempered and stuff. The only reason that you were able to get a cannon as is because a couple of days earlier, Sven had gotten this guy to start making a cannon.
Okay, so
What about
I have to focus my whole day with the cannon then, and I don't get an action?
what about single use
Yeah, I
smaller
Yeah,
caliber
that is a possibility for sure.
or
fireworks?
or what if you try to get a team together and practice with it and use that temporary skill rule?
Opening action 2.
Like that might be super useful.
What he's suggesting, Everoth, is that you personally train the gun crew, and that you guys working together be in charge of firing it during the battle.
Okay, but I don't have firing weapons cannon. Not sure if anybody or somebody would be more proficient at doing that.
I don't think
specific-
anybody on the island has that. So that's why Luke is looking into Action 2, because if you spend a day training, then you can give yourself some temporary points in that skill.
I think it's like 1 temporary point, but I'm pretty sure it's an artillery skill, which I'm pretty sure is an IQ-based skill. Which
would definitely play to your character's strengths.
Yeah.
It might become DX based at direct fire range, but yeah. Where's this pissing?
And I was also going to ask, can like we use that rule with my archers as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
As soon as Luke does his damn job and looks that up. All right.
Sorry.
I mean, they're all going to be firing against like a 10 still.
Yeah, but if there's probably 40 of them, I'm going to say.
Yeah, I'm an orc player. I like rolling 120 d6 at a time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Each PC who wants to teach a skill must have that skill and make a teaching roll at -9 for a day.
Oh.
No one has artillery.
Oh, but there are modifiers to this. So it is. So one of us needs to roll some kind of, intelligence analysis-y sort of thing based on everything we've learned so far. Except Colin's supposed to make that roll secretly.
Got it. Okay, well, what sorts of skills do you guys have?
I would say you're probably rolling against the best person's IQ -5.
Okay.
And then success gives us a +1. Critical success gives us a +2 to most things. But it's a quick contest as well with air plans. So you're also supposed to roll for them.
So many rolls. Okay.
Oh, and you should grant slight bonuses to things. It even calls out cartography. The reason for it is that in the movies, fancy 3D maps make any mission better. If you got fancy 3D maps, then whoa, this map's sick. Pop
If
up.
only we had that.
It's
We
a
need to go
hand-drawn
retrieve
map
the
with
phone.
pebbles on it to represent different locations.
Awesome. That's where I put the bungee sticks.
Yeah, it's marked very clearly on that map.
Yeah. It might be slightly inaccurate, but hey, who knows that?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Okay, so I think Tara will arrive just in time, and Tara, given everything that's going on, when they say that you're with them, they'll give you the green light to enter. So this will be the night before when you expect the attack, and I will let you guys sort of make your final battle preparations now. So what's the plan in terms of, you've got 80 men-at-arms plus another 10 sort of full-time, we'll call them guards, 40 archers and 40 people with rudimentary spears, or other melee weapons.
I mean, get the archers, like, post the archers up, like, high up on the railing.
Okay.
Like, hey, Duke and I'll be up there.
Anyra's got teaching.
No.
I think I have teaching. Yes, I have, but I'm not sure if I have the skill necessary. If it helps.
Oh yeah, you must also have that skill.
Yeah, I don't have the skill necessary, but I have teaching.
I'm gonna give you just one temporary rank of it to reflect, like, practicing over and over and over and over and over again. Unless do you have any unspent skill points?
Yes, the ones that I was holding for the strange signs.
Yes. I would spend one on that now. I would spend one on artillery.
Okay, I'll do it on artillery then, and I'll remember
it's IQ average.
So straight intelligence.
Yes.
No. Okay. Teaching. Oh, I think I have it on. No, I don't have it on the doctor. So just looking for a 12, right? Or I have to roll for the. Or I have to roll the artillery one. For 13.
Teaching.
Oh, no, just roll teaching.
It'd be teaching at a -9 plus a secret bonus from act and bad.
At a -9, I can only succeed with a critical. My teaching is a 12.
Okay, so your guys are not great at reloading the thing quickly. But when you fire it, you should be okay at firing it. It's just, you're only going to get a handful of shots, probably. What other plans are there besides putting the archers on the railing?
What's the back of this thing look like? That's where they're attacking from.
What's the what look like?
Well, I mean, so they're going to attack from the back. What do you think? Maybe they're going to go under it and come up? How solid is the, wall at the base?
It is 3/4 inch plywood. So it's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's thick as our arm. Okay.
So, no other plans?
We've got electricity and steam to use. Oh my god. Oh my god! How do they pump water to the kettle?
It's diverted from this stream and a water wheel lifts it up. And then gravity kind of pours it down a gutter or a pipe into the kettle.
Okay. It's the last day. I wish I'd thought of this at the beginning. What if we did a moat around the thing with enough water, and then we just drop the leads of that electricity into it when they start climbing in?
Yeah.
But
if it comes up the river, like the rat was thinking it would the other day, then... No, even then, that's such a quantity of water, I think all you would do is short out the outlet.
yeah. Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? Where should we...
Maybe if we can...
Maybe we should keep the men-at-arms inside the walls so they can respond to wherever the breach is. I'm sorry, not inside the walls. I mean, like, kind of somewhere more central, so that way when the breach starts, like, when they start heading a direction, we can actually send people that way.
I was thinking we could also use skills to probably pick out important targets before they get close. Try and cut off leadership.
We do have a couple of snipers.
As a note, you guys are kind of wasted as leaders.
It's true.
But
Do we want to go?
you are significantly more skilled than anybody else here.
I mean, I am useless in a combat situation, regardless.
That's fair.
I do have observation, so I might be able to pick out targets of interest, but...
I don't know. You guys got any thoughts? Do we want to, like, go scout them and see if we can't take out a leader or two on the way... on their way here? We could harass them.
I mean, that's what I was trying to do before. I just didn't find them.
Well,
So yes.
So... no interest either way?
I mean...
I said, I that's what I tried to do before.
Yeah, yeah.
But I would like to.
Anybody else?
I will not be able to kill anyone, but sure, I'll help you find someone.
Don't think I'll be of assistance there.
I'll just have to run away very quickly after we find them. Or make my way back to Gazebo Town.
Sit you up on Hey Duke and he'll get you the hell out of here.
Yep, that works.
okay.
Well.
So then where are you guys going to lay in wait?
How long is it, like, morning of the expected attack, or
Night before.
night before? I don't know. Do you guys want to, like, we could probably stand on top of that culvert. Or, like, go find them on their way here and attack their night camp or something? Just head over to the culvert?
Yeah, if we can find
Surely,
them.
that's a suicide mission, right?
Well, I mean, if we stand on top of the culvert and we hit them hard and bounce the fuck out.
I like it.
All right. Well, then I guess that's that. So let's go ahead and take a break so I can completely pivot my plans for the evening.
No, railroad us.
We will
Rail me.
be back in, let's call it 10 minutes. You are watching Little Ages, Cobalt Cafe. Okay, we're back. And this is a gigantic turtle. So that's the first thing you guys notice as you're like hanging out on the top of this concrete pipe. You hear it coming.
I've got a glass of water.
What?
I've got a glass of water, and it's resting on the ground in front of me.
Oh. I already did that shtick. So,
I'm doing it again.
except it's swimming out of the drain pipe.
God damn it.
When you say turtle, you think of something that's, you know, maybe
You.
Hayduk-sized. This thing is huge. Anybody with training in the naturalist skill knows that this is an alligator snapping turtle. They can live close to 100 years. They can grow up to, like, 800 pounds. They are terrifying. And the Bureau has one, apparently.
Did you just say 800 pounds?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Like 800 real size pounds.
Yes.
Yes. So
This is a real thing.
5 million of us.
I take aim at the roof of my own mouth.
Yeah, yeah. The reason that that you don't want to go swimming in certain areas in Florida is because these things will think that your foot is a fish and remove it, like in a bite.
Ended with piranhas.
Yeah.
Alligator
Oh yeah,
snapping turtles.
you would be much better off with piranhas.
Just more reasons why. Fuck Florida, man.
Yeah.
Is Spider on there?
Spider is on there.
All right, as they're coming out, gotta lower. I say we lower. Me and my boys lower ourselves down.
I just wanted to point out some more things about him real quick. So first, the platform is actually like built onto his shell, which would have taken time and stability. The cannon is not really a cannon; it's a gun barrel that's been cut down, like a rifle barrel, like a real-size rifle barrel.
Oh my god.
Including a bolt-action chamber.
Holy shit, they've got real bullets.
And then, does anybody know what blinders are?
Like, for riding?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So it's got metal blinders almost entirely covering its eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's being steered by, like, one guy with a very basic, like, steering system. But, you get the sense that this thing is used to this. Probably trained from birth.
Oh, ooh. Did I know this thing when it were a baby?
I should have considered that, so I'm going to say no.
Cool.
You might have heard about a baby turtle or something about a turtle.
Not long before I quit this group, probably.
Yeah. Or maybe, like, it was a project that you had heard was going on, but you've never seen this. And you had no idea it was this big or quite this terrifying.
Saddam's got WMDs, boys. So I hear.
Alright, so Terra's 10 spiders start... Well, yeah, you have a very narrow window, so they start... Here's the issue, Terra, and tell me what you want to do. In order for them to be low enough to slide down and be able to drop on this thing's back, they would have to start descending in front of it. Right? Because it's not going to stop at the bottom of the pipe. And that could give them notice, because, you know, they're coming out of a dark pipe, and they're going to see these spiders silhouetted by the sunlight behind them.
Hey, can I airdrop them?
I can't come up with a reason to say no. Like, they're not heavy.
Yeah.
I'm sure Hayduk's not wild about them climbing all over him, but if you just
Well,
want to
honestly,
drop...
I'm more thinking like, you know, they dangle. Like we make maybe like some rope that we like, non-sticky rope that we tie to the pommel, and they all kind of dangle off of that. And then once they, drop, I can just cut that off with my knife. And
That is a truly terrifying thought, and I love it.
Spider bomb. Spider bombs.
It's more like the spider version of the 101st Airborne, or I guess they're Air Assault Division now. Long roping.
Yeah, and they're just murder all down there.
Okay. Is anybody going down there, or are you just throwing the spiders at them?
I mean, to be fair, you have a hard restriction of sleepy time, right? We have a hard break tonight.
Yeah, I got about 45 minutes.
It seems
I
like it might be a big one.
I honestly feel like one of the biggest benefits of what we're doing is, like, right now we're just trying to soften them up real good, so that way when we get back to the defenses, they're not, like, nearly the challenge.
I mean, do we notice the spider?
Do they notice the spiders?
I mean,
No, do we notice the spider?
Yes.
Okay.
we do. I want to kill that guy.
Also,
Do I know
Mander's
this
on
guy?
there.
Huh?
Yeah, you know Spider and Mander.
Mander.
You know Mander and you know Spider. They were fellow lieutenants.
You know what I
Hello.
recommend? And I know this is gonna hurt you, Leaf, but we need to slow them down first and foremost before we make any more irrational decisions and take out their driver quickly.
No, I want to kill them, so we are going to do this right. So, what I propose is we drop these spiders first.
Make me a will roll.
Okay. This is first at 12.
1.
And it's an absolute crick fucking failure.
Kill him.
Huh? Oh yeah, no, I fully intend on killing him. What I'm saying is, like, let's drop those spiders. Let them cause their chaos. And then, like, once I do that, Hayduk and I can circle back around. And, like, maybe Hayduk and I can fly low, I jump off and tackle the guy, and Hayduk flies off.
Actually, I just realized something. Could I roll an observation to see where they're possibly keeping gunpowder on it?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Eight, and target is 16, so success by 8.
You do not see any bags or loose gunpowder. What you do see are the cannonballs that they're firing are really long and made out of brass and lead.
Don't know what those are. Those are interesting cannonballs. Where were they keeping the gunpowder, though?
Do you say that out loud? Let's say
Yeah.
you do.
Yes.
The gunpowder's in those cannonballs, kid.
Do you think we can make it go boom?
Oh. You gorgeous little bastard. Or any of them on the side. The cartridges.
Oh, yeah. They're like lined up along here. I just honestly, for whatever reason, there's no life-size bullets in Tabletop Simulator. I imagine there's
lame.
other supplies and things on here too, but assume that it has an infinite supply of 22 caliber rounds.
Yeah. Yeah. There is. It won't be a big boom. but it could scatter their ammunition.
Definitely hurt their supplies before a battle.
I should probably make like an IQ-based guns check, though, honestly. Not that I've got guns. So this probably versus like a 7 to 12. Yeah, no chance, really.
I mean, you know what cartridges are.
Kind of perfect, though, because didn't you say they're 22?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, you gotta aim for the middle of those things. These 2-2 rimfire, by any chance?
Yes.
I don't know if you can still hit them in the middle. I have.
Well, see, that's perfect. You don't know.
I don't know. I do not know. It's been 20 years since I used a gun. But even then, my dad always preferred bows. And that was 40 years ago. But never fucking mind.
We could get it to go off, then. But we don't know how to.
Shoot the back of that shiny cannonball. The flat end.
With what?
Crossbow. Arrow. Hit it real hard with a pick or an axe.
Oh god,
That sounds
that's a
horrible.
terrible idea.
Oh, you're all gonna die. Alright, let's see how well the spiders do against these guys, I guess. Probably not real well with Mander and Spider there.
We really need to figure out mass combat.
Everyone, Mander and Spider.
Yeah, we really do.
Yeah. So let's see here. We've got 10 spiders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Although if we used mass combat, 10 spiders would be like ultimate death squad.
12.
And this entire tank would be decimated by the ultimate death squad.
13 of them. You know what? First, let's roll to see how many of them actually end up on the turtle.
You want me to roll like a dropping?
Do you have dropping? Because that would
No.
actually be perfect. Okay. What do you have?
I thought I did.
Jumping, mimicry, observation, writing, running, spear, stealth. Spear tracking. I think actually dropping. So then let's see what dropping defaults to.
EX minus not loads, 3 or 4.
Or throwing -4.
We'll go with DX minus 3. So this is versus 10. And fail by 1.
Rapid fire bonus for 10 spiders.
Yeah, actually, I was literally just trying to compute that in my head. I think 5 sounds fair. 5 spiders end up on the thing.
Okay. The other 5, like, will get up on the thing in a few rounds.
I
Start
don't,
climbing.
I don't know if they can keep up. Spiders are fast in short bursts, but this thing's got a really long stride, comparatively.
She's a fast turtle.
Already like at the gazebo while we talk about it.
Colin, it's a wolf spider, right?
Yeah, they're wolf spiders.
No, it's about 2 feet in 1 second, but again, that thing's probably got a longer stride than 2 feet in 1 second.
They can jump
Holy
really
max
well,
speed.
too, though.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would think... 'cause they can't be far off if 5 made it on.
Yeah. But then these guys with the flamethrowers are going to do things.
Flamethrowers.
Hey, They have
Awesome.
fire machines. They have fire machines.
Which actually is probably a good idea that you threw the spiders up against them first. So 5 of them are going to go down with that, and then let's see, 5 spread around. We do have to figure out mass combat, but in the short term,
There's got to be a surprise round or two.
oh yeah, no, there absolutely is. And then when you take into account that half of the people that they attack will be
Night.
yeah, going down in the first round, maybe.
This might actually cripple them somewhat.
What we want to do is kill or incapacitate everyone on the back and leave the driver going. So he just drives right up to the gazebo and then gets slapped by someone. Maybe we all us on the back like, what do you think of me, turtle?
Dan's there wondering why nobody's shooting.
Alright, once Mander and Spider get involved, they tear through the spiders pretty quick. In fact, they don't
cool as ever.
They don't even attack Spider. But they
That's
don't like
interesting.
stay away from him or seem to be operating under his control. But yeah, he and Mander tear through the ones that are left after they slaughter about half the people that are on the back.
And then yeah, I guess bring Hayduke back around and we'll do our dust off and he'll fuck off.
I am not ready for combat. In fact,
Alright, yeah,
I
and so
pushed
the other
Sven
5
off the edge onto
spiders
the back of the
are
turtle.
incinerated when they start trying to climb up the back of the shell. With the flamethrowers. But
Obviously.
it wasn't a total loss. They did some damage. You'll just have to practice that insertion some more times.
they have magic fire machines. What are we gonna do against magic fire machine?
Make them explode!
Or water
Oh,
at
no,
them.
wait. I don't think I'm there. Sorry.
Yeah, I think everybody's there.
Yes, let's make them explode.
How do we make them go boom, though?
Well, they're probably not well heat isolated, so if we can heat the base or the surface of the turtle, that might do the trick.
If we can bring the surface temperature of the turtle up. Sorry.
Is there anything that connects to the fire machine?
Yeah, there's...
Obviously.
I mean, there's the tanks underneath it.
Hey, Leaf, do you think you can hit that? And wonder what that does? Wonder if we can just do something to their magic fire machine.
Let's make a fire rag.
Oh, so I'm guessing we're gonna have to start following this thing.
Yeah.
Because that spider fight would not have been instantaneous.
Correct.
And with a gate like it's got, it's probably already equivalent 30 yards for range penalties away from us.
It is at least 3 feet away, yes.
We need to either slow it down or speed ourselves up real quick here, guys. I take aim at one of those tanks. And fire after 1 second of aim. What is the range and size modifier for the tank?
Size modifier, it's going to be the same as a torso, so... What is that?
0.
Oh, really?
Well, if you aim for a torso on a human, the size modifier, the to hit penalty is 0.
Okay. Then we'll call
Or
it
if
0.
you want to go for a torso-sized object,
Yeah.
then it's probably a minus a bit. But then also, if something's elongated, then it's got a +1 to it.
Elongated? It's not
Like,
elongated. Let's just make
like-
it a -1, and then the
Car-shaped.
range is going to be 36 inches? Which
We got a
is-
range table on his sheet.
Yeah, that is -8.
-8. 1
You know what?
second of aim.
Leaf will do the exact same.
Are you communicating to each other at all? Or are you just being quiet?
Oh, you're nearby enough. You flew away on a
Oh,
flying
that's-
squirrel, right?
That's a good point.
I will tell Colin via private message right now which tank I am aiming for, and now feel free to
I
say
like
out
that.
loud which tank you're aiming for, because I have already declared secretly. And I shoot, and -1, -8, +4. -5 overall, rolling versus a 14.
James, which tank are you shooting at?
Well, actually, Luke brought up a good point. I was actually flying off on a squirrel.
So you might not have even noticed the
shot
fire.
from- yeah, you may not have noticed the fire. That's a good point. Okay.
Yeah, like, it's entirely possible that I've just, like, hit the next tree and I'm, like, scampering up right now.
I also missed.
Yes, you did.
No!
It keeps lumbering along. And I'm going to say in a couple of minutes, it will reach sort of the edge of the clearing that it has to lumber across to get up to the gazebo.
Does it look like it's heading towards any of my traps?
It looks like it'll hit all of your traps when it starts lumbering through the clearing.
Then I just stand up and start running. Is there maybe a way I can go and try and head it off to get a slight bit of elevation and be parallel with it as it hits the traps?
No, because it's like a little meadow.
Then I just stand up and start going to follow.
Okay. What about everybody else?
I feel like Leaf is probably just getting to the next, like, tree branch and getting enough elevation to fly back.
Okay. Yeah, I guess everybody else is probably just gonna wait for their transport to come back.
I mean, I could run after it, but that would just be insane.
Okay. Leaf,
I'm not going to.
you, I think, pick everybody up right when it stops at the edge of the clearing.
Alright.
And everybody hears I guess a crack as it fires.
It's loud. Scary.
It is loud. For several of you, it's about the loudest thing you've ever heard, except maybe thunder.
So, when that goes off, we need to roll something for Hayden.
Oh, shit, we do. You got that up?
Where is it?
Loud noises.
Brontophobia.
Cannot resist.
CR-NA.
Oh, shit.
Immediate
Alright.
self-control roll. A thunderstorm is a traumatic experience. -5 action penalty.
You want me to roll a riding?
Yes. I want you to roll a riding.
This is versus 13.
Alright, well, you
Success by
stay
5.
on as Hayduk just sort of takes off into the trees sort of perpendicular to the line of fire between... well, he was already heading away from it, so I think he just... Here's what happens, is he was about to land to pick everybody up, and instead immediately springs up from the landing and continues on.
Okay.
So everybody's like, oh, here's the squirrel. Bang. Doing! And there goes the squirrel.
Probably accompanied by a...
Yes! I imagine when you're that small and close to it, it sounds like a tiny little scream.
Well, I guess we're running after it now.
Well, it has stopped. And it's
Yeah.
just basically shelling. And when you guys start getting to a position, now you have to go uphill a little ways to get away from the creek, but when you
Rolling stealth at a -5 versus a 9. Oof. Trying to be sneaky as I run up. Not going slow for obvious reasons.
I mean, I feel like they're a bit more focused on the fake booms.
I think Mander's gonna see you. Let's confirm
Mander.
that. Yeah.
Doesn't help that I'm pointing and screaming, Mander!
Yes. Mander sees you, and I think when you start getting close, he's gonna leap down and get into like one of those cartoon cloud with random foot and knife sticking out of it fights with you.
We're just gonna let them handle that.
So yeah, the turtle keeps sitting there and keeps firing at the thing, and then now that you guys can see the gazebo, you realize it's on fire.
God.
Gazebo's on fire?
The gazebo's on fire, yes.
We have to get up there.
Alright, and I think while you guys are getting closer, we'll spend the last couple of minutes here just going over a fight between Mander and the rat.
As I see him start jumping down, I throw down both my crossbows to get me to no encumbrance, and ready the spear.
Spear, you say? Enemies, bandit, ogre, giant cock. Is that Mander? No, that's the king cock. Where the hell is Mander?
For some reason I can't zoom in as much anymore.
Really?
Very strange, but I can zoom in enough.
Alright. We're just gonna go back and forth. I think he's going to strike first. But
Fair enough.
It's gonna be I think it's gonna be an all-out attack.
Send this in one turn. Come on.
Yeah. Be nice, wouldn't it? Go ahead and will you roll your blocker parry? Or your spear skill? Your choice.
Okay. Let's go spear skill, straight up. 15. Success by 8. Versus spear skill.
Yeah. Oh wait, knife skill. You gotta roll it against your knife skill.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
If it was versus knife skill, it would have been the exact same.
Okay. So you recognize his feint. And then he's possible hit with his second knife. if you want to defend.
Yep. I am going to go for a dodge and retreat, which will be versus a 13. Succeed. Take a step back.
Okay. Your turn.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Step straight back in. Double check the range on my spear.
Should be
Yep.
probably 1-2, right?
Yep. So, keeping him at range is better. Going for just thrust to the torso. First off, success by 2, potentially. He may attempt defense. I suspect he will succeed it.
Yes, he dodges.
Bring it, fool. I could play this game all day.
He's going to... Oh, no, he can't... He couldn't... Oh, yeah, he could.
Oh. Did he go all out?
You go first. Oh, yeah, no, he could not dodge. Doesn't matter because it's until his turn because he went all out.
I should have done something much more fancy.
Yeah, should have. You want to roll
Damage
your
on the
damage?
spirit. 1d plus 3 impaling to the torso. That is 5 impaling to the torso. Does it
gets
penetrate armor?
One does.
Aha!
Okay.
Impaling wounded modifier is 2.
So
Sorry.
2. 2 damage
His turn.
to the torso. And you keep him at range. He's gonna throw one of his knives at you. He's gonna throw it at your face. Potential hit for a ranged attack.
Straight up dodge it is. I will make this feverish at the cost of an FP. Success. Did not even need the feverish. I will follow this straight back up. I've got to keep him at range. Step back. Jab again with the spear. This time I'm going to go in for his leg. -3, right? -2. Left leg.
Yeah. You always think that it's 3, and it's always 2.
Yeah. So this first 13. Success by 2. He may attempt to dodge.
Yeah, he can actually dodge this time legally. He does.
Oof. Good roll. Bring it.
I think he's going to try and move in close. Do I do a move and a... Yeah, he's going to do an all-out attack. With the +4. And I think he's going to go through for your throat. What's the throat? 7?
-5.
5. Even better. Come on, crit. Come on, crit. I don't know why I'm going for blood here, but... I make it by...
It would be fun.
3? 2. I make it by 2.
I should do something cool here, really. I'm going to drop the spear. I'm going to try and fast draw a knife to block with that. I think I can do this.
I'm perfectly fine with.
So going for the fast draw on the knife, which I succeed, and then knife parry is... It will be 10. I'll make it feverish, rolling versus a 12 to parry with the knife. Woo!
That is pretty darn cool. Okay.
And then I'm going to throw it at his fucking eye. But first I'm going to try and fast draw a knife with the other hand. Oh, which I succeed on the nose. Let me double check for posterity. Ah, success by 1. Even better. And then throw right-handed large knife at eye. Using the technique targeted attack. Eye, thrown weapon, knife. Range penalty is 0. This is versus an 11.
Oh!
He went all out.
Yeah?
The large knife goes into the eye for 1. Nope, thrown. 1d impaling. Come on, 6. 1. If he's got more than 10 HP, he's not even blinded.
He doesn't have more than 10 HP left. And I don't think he's got any DR over his eye, so... He's got...
Actually, no. He probably is blinded for the fight, but it's not destroyed.
Oh, okay.
It needs to be 1/10 HP to destroy it.
Missed by 1, doesn't matter. Is there no... is there no extra modifier for hitting the eye? Other than just the impaling?
Is just the impaling. It might not even be ×2 for versus the eyeball. He is now suffering the disadvantage 1 eye, though.
Well, I think we're coming up against the time limit, so what I'm going to do is I am going to have him whisper something in your ear as you're tussling, and then run off into the woods. Because you can't make next week, can you?
What?
You can't. You couldn't make next week.
No, yeah. I can't make next week.
So then you run off after him.
Cool.
Because he said something about your mother, or something about. We'll work out what he said.
There were a couple of things I wanted to shout at him incoherently that someone might hear, which was, "I always loved you."
Aww.
Doesn't have to be like this. Knife attack.
Alright, so I think next week we will have to finish up the Battle of the Alligator Turtle. Somebody want to hit the button? No? Okay.
I don't see the button.
Alright, so this has been a slightly more abridged version of Little Ages, GURPS 4th edition. What did I say? A post-apocalyptic Lilliputian game. Joining us tonight in reverse order, we had our guest star, Luke.
Hey, I am Luke. I played the rat, Tarmac. No one really cares about my name. That was me.
And we had Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara. I played Twig. Yeah. Bombs. Spider bombs.
Spider bombs! Which aren't as terrifying as they sound. Sven.
Hey,
why do I keep doing that?
Magic. I don't know.
I don't know!
But, yes, I'm also very terrified of next week, because, ouch, my HP.
And we had James.
Hey, I'm James. I played Leaf, and just again to reiterate, spider bombs.
Oh, sorry, everybody. We had Ever.
Hello, I was Ever, and I was your cannon building scientist for the shift.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with that cannon because I want to see you shoot the cannon. And I am Colin, and I was the GM. The intro-outro song that we use is called Nincompoop. It's made by Josh Woodward. Website's up there on the screen, joshwoodward.com. We use it under a Creative Commons license. We're the Kobold Cafe. You can catch us all around the internet, Twitch, Twitter, Patreon, Kobold Cafe everywhere, YouTube. We have a website, thekoboldcafe.com. You can catch all of our old videos there. And I think that's everything, right? If you donate to our Patreon, you get to join our Discord channel too. It's like 70 of us. About 10 of us are active. It's a little bit better than that, but we do have a lot of fun. We have our random jackpot nights and movie nights and such. So, I think that's us for tonight. Tomorrow night, we're back with another GURPS 4th edition game, Nirvana. Luke is the GM. Do you want to preview anything for us?
There will be exposition. You've met an enemy, or rather, someone who is bored sees you all as a source of great fun.
Woo! So yes, we will be, oh, right, yes. Nirvana is a sort of a gritty supers game in an alternate history 1990s. It's a lot of fun, and then we'll be back next week with this. Say goodnight, everybody.